Alright, hey guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at this melodic rock masterpiece from Vinnie Vincent Invasion. This is That Time of Year. And it's a great tune. It's kind of power balladish. I've always loved the atmosphere and the mood that this tune has. So we'll take a look at the clean parts and the main riff when it kicks in there. Alright, so before we get started, if you'd like to tab in the Guitar Pro for this lesson, head on over to Patreon. It's the main way you can support what I'm doing here on YouTube. I've got hundreds of other lessons and tab and backing tracks and things like that over there. And it's a great resource to get your 80s metal playing up to snuff, so to speak. So let's go ahead and dive into this. It's obviously the clean guitar part is the way the song starts out. So let's cover that first. I've just got a semi-clean with this guitar. I should have probably used a different guitar. With this guitar, it's hard to get like a totally clean sound because the pickups are pretty hot. But I got it on the middle pickup here, the middle pickup setting, and for this kind of a thing, I'll just pick a little lighter, which is one way you can do it. You can also put a compressor on your sound if you have a compressor or a digital unit, like I'm using the Quad Cortex right now. I could easily put a compressor on there, but I'm too lazy to do it, ladies and gentlemen. So I just haven't done that yet. That'll raise the volume up so you don't have to pick as hard, and it keeps everything nice and even. However, I'm just going old school here, straight up clean sound. And what we're doing is we're playing, it's part of this, it's a D minor chord, but it's got an E note in it, and that makes it like a D minor add 9 or D minor 9 type sound, which is a beautiful sound. And the good news is it's super simple to play. We're playing on the 7th fret, on the G, 6th fret, B, and then the open high E string. And the picking pattern is G, B, E, B, and then it repeats. Do that twice. And then you're going to just see how I'm fingering this. I've got my ring finger on the G string, middle finger on the B. Then I'm just going to take my ring finger off and replace it with my index finger. So now I'm playing 5, 6, and then the open E. That's the only thing I did different, was just change the finger that's on the G string. And then you play it twice here, and you've got this, what kind of comes out to be like a C sus type of chord here. So you've got the C on the 5th fret, the F, and then that open E string, high E there. Same picking pattern there. You do that one twice as well, and then you just alternate between the two. There's some lead guitar shenanigans that go on over the intro. I think it's I played it on the demo, but it's been a while since I did that demo. I can't remember exactly what I did there. I think it's an A note, kind of in the distance, right? It's like just kind of gives it an ethereal kind of vibe to it. But we're not really going to worry about the lead part over the intro. We're just kind of looking at the nuts and bolts of the song here. So that's the main chords for the intro. Very simple, from the D minor to the C, and it's all kind of underneath this D tonality here. So then it goes to a B flat chord. This is a little bit later on in the verse. Really pretty melodic choices there, and this is part of a B flat chord here. So just the chord itself, and actually, since it has that high E string in there, that would be the chord that this is based on. 3rd fret G, 6th fret on the B, and the high E. And then what Vinny's doing here, he's adding a note, so he's pulling off the A note to the G, and that's 5th fret on the high E, and then pull that off to the 3rd fret on the G. So you're going 3rd fret G, pull off, and let that ring. So pull off 5 to 3 on the high E, and then play 3rd fret G, and then 6B, and then open high E string. Do that twice, and then you're back to here. And on the recording, that's where that riff comes in. So we'll look at that. It's really cool too how it's layered, because when that riff comes in, you still hear the clean part underneath it. Play that the open string riff again with the chromatic notes in it. So hopefully that makes sense for the clean part. Very simple. Again, you can get the tab over at Patreon if you need help figuring the notes and stuff like that. But this is a really fun thing to play. It's just great. Now when it kicks in, we change tones here. I'm doing this all on my desktop, so I don't have a foot switch to hit. Just going to move over to my GC 800 tone. And what we're going to do here is take it from the pickup line here, which goes, leads into the D minor chord. Okay, so this is open E string, 1st fret low E, 2nd fret low E, 3rd fret, 4th fret, and then up to 5th fret. The way I'm fingering that is open and then index on the 1st fret, middle, ring on the 3rd fret, 4th fret pinky, and just move that up 1 fret for the 5th fret pinky on the low E. And then I'm playing on the A string, 3rd fret, and then 4th fret, and then you're right into the chord. Okay, so once again, you might have to work on the timing if you're playing along when that riff comes in. It's like you just have to really kind of listen for it there. So now the main riff when it kicks in, let's do that first. We're basing this around a D minor chord at the 5th fret on the A string. So 5th fret A, 7th fret D, 7th fret G, 6th fret on the B, and you play the 5th fret muted twice, and then you kind of do what I call a stab. You stab at the chord with the other notes. You're holding this all down, and you do that twice. So then one more palm muted 5th fret, and then C chord. So this is basically a C chord underneath the D root. So the C chord is the 5th fret on the D, G, and B strings. So you're going D minor, and then there's this little pull-off lick, 6 to 5 on the B, and then 5G, and then 5 on the D. Okay, you do that again. The second time, we're going to do a pull-off. So you're holding this down as a bar across the 5th fret with your index finger, and then the second time you're going to play a pull-off from 8 to 6 on the B with your pinky and middle, and then hammer on from 5 to 6 on the B string. So okay, so if you put those two together, let's try that again. All right, then we go to a B flat chord down here at the 1st fret, and that's the 1st fret on the A string, and then 3rd fret D and G, and then basically we're just kind of muting on that rhythmically, and then there's a little pull off here that goes from the open high E string, 1st fret high E, to the open string, and then hammer it on like that. And then you're back into that little chromatic climbing riff. So let me play the whole thing here. A little bit easier to get in the context of the track. All right, so and then you're into the clean part. Now on the chords, notice how I'm adding a little bit of extra picking in there. That's kind of up to your discretion how you want to do that. If you just left it bare bones, nothing wrong with that at all. I kind of like to keep the rhythm going though. And there you go. That's it. And when you cut back to that D chord, it's back to the clean section there. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this. I just think it's a really cool, it's a great song with Mr. Mark Slaughter on vocals, and Bobby Rock on drums. I forget who the bass player was on this. Please forgive me, but is it Danish Drum? I'm getting mixed up with Slaughter. Maybe it was Dana Strum. I cannot remember who the bass player was. But let me know in the comments. I'm sure you people know the answers to this. Vinnie Vincent on guitar, obviously, and Mark Slaughter on vocals. Pure magic. I love the first album, too, by the way. Different singer on that, Robert Fleischman. But, and he was great, too. But I love the second album here. So killer. So I hope you enjoyed this. I just did another song from this album called Ashes to Ashes a month or so back. So if you're looking for the heavier side of this album, that's a really killer riff to check out. I'll link to that in the video. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. See you next time. Rock on.